Hello everybody, it's TMOG 217. Welcome to a LEGO promotional exclusive set review. Today we'll look at set number 40574, the LEGO brand store. This set that released on August 1st of 2022 contains 541 pieces and 2 minifigures. Now, you may be wondering, why can't I order this online as the time's recording? Well, I did some research and basically, this is an in-store exclusive item. I called customer service, and that's what they told me. They don't know any further than that, so that's the answer we got for that. So we'll dive more deep into this, so let's have a look at the build. So here we have the build, and this is by far the worst LEGO store set, in my opinion, and we have a lot to unpack here. But just turning it around for you guys to have a look at, just overall. Yeah, so much to complain about this, but let's give a little bit about the history. So, every few years, LEGO releases a LEGO brand store set, whether it be in the form of a grand store opening promotional set or just a LEGO store exclusive. Last one, I believe, was released in 2018 and came with 2 minifigures like this one does. So, again, my theory as to why this is an in-store exclusive thing, like you can only buy this at a physical LEGO store, at least in North America. I'm not sure what the situation is in other countries, but I assume it's the same thing, is, according to Jay's Brick blog, for one instance, back in November of 2022, there was a LEGO store event, at least in Sydney, where if you bought this exact set within that time frame, you get an exclusive tile that said Sydney. So throw an image on screen here. This kind of promotion thing has been used all the time ever since it's released for certain LEGO stores. Now the idea is you take this tile and you were to pop it off of here and just use it in place of that, if that kind of helps you visualize what that is. That way you can kind of personalize where your LEGO store is from. And that's kind of a dumb reason not to have it available online, to get things started off with one of my many, many complaints. So, from a front view, this build looks okay. You know, looks like your average LEGO store. Nothing could possibly be wrong. Well, again, if you tilt it to the side, you kind of start to see some issues I may have with this. Kind of has that L shaping. So, basically my issue is that this is an incomplete build. Why do I say that? Well, there is no second floor, at least a full second floor. Because the idea is, as shown on the box, is you're supposed to open these up, like so, and have the build displayed like this, which is an incomplete look, if you ask me, because what LEGO store is realistically displayed like this that has recently opened? I may be out of my research here, but I don't think any store exists that looks like this layout, especially one that has such an open back feature. And if you close it up like I had before, it just looks even worse. Like, yes, the first floor is closed off, but there appears to be room to add a full half of the second floor for some reason. I say that because there's 2 open studs right there. No, I didn't miss anything in the build. This is exactly how it appeared, and it makes no sense to me. There is perfectly a way for you to make a second platform, but there isn't, for whatever reason. Like, you could easily make a set there's like maybe a half slope on each end. You could open it up, no problem, but no, there isn't. The access to get to the second floor is an improvement, because in the 2018 one, it was just a flat half like this. Get rid of that, and it's basically virtually the same thing, minus the fact that, oh yeah, that's right, it doesn't have a roof. This set does not have a roof. So if you wanted to display minifigures on the top or anything of that sort, you can't. It's just an open dollhouse, which, if you're buying this for, like, say, a kid, is great, but in overall, this is not a great set. I can't go over that enough because it's... I'm ranting. But anyway, in terms of detailing for this set, where to go, where to begin? You flip this up, you can kind of get a better look at the interior, where you can see some of the LEGO model tiles. Now, you can actually remove the second floor. Oh, how convenient! If only you're able to do that for the back. Anyway, you're able to have a better look at the LEGO sets that are available. Now, these are all stickered elements, so imagine the trouble I had having to apply so many 1x2 stickers. There is this little display thing, for whatever reason, that has 2 Lego sets on either end. I feel like there should be something displayed here, but there isn't. The instructions didn't tell me so. I think that because, there's a jumper there. Why is there a jumper? Anyway, I didn't know at first when I was building this what this section was, but after I finished it, I kind of had to figure it out that, oh, this is the checkout area. Now, this would be great and all if, I don't know, it had an employee minifigure. I mean, like, there's obviously an option for you to display an employee minifigure there because, you need an employee to run the store, but no such thing exists for here. You do have another stickered element over here on a tile with some city figures. Don't know why that's there. Is that like a family portrait? Who knows? It's just there to fill the void for detailing purposes. Anyway, the other aspects or sections of the build, you have the pick-a-brick area, which you only know is a pick-a-brick area just from that, again, stickered element here. Now, take a guess in the comment section down below how many stickers there are, because I'll be revealing that at the end. But yeah, you got this minifigure encapsulated in a bottle, essentially, for display purposes, for you to have an idea what a white minifigure looks like. I don't know why that's there. Maybe it's a display model, for all I know. Anyway, the other section, I kind of have the minifigures just displayed here temporarily, but you can remove them, and as you guys saw earlier, they fit there. It's kind of like a stand-in thing for if you want to get your picture taken, but who's going to be getting their picture taken from the back of the store or the incomplete front of the store? I have never seen that happen in real life, at least from what I've seen in videos and whatnot, so it makes no sense. And again, these are all stickers. And you got these weird plant pieces in front of it as well, for whatever reason. So, cool inclusion, but again, what LEGO store has plant pieces in them, especially for this thing? Anyway, you do have more stickers here. It's Rebuild the World style stuff. I still don't know what Rebuild the World is, and I don't know why that's here either. It feels so out of place to have these featured stickers there. This whole section of the build feels so out of place. Anyway, moving on to the second floor, which you can attach right here because it's done modular way. Again, you could totally fill this void if LEGO could be bothered to give you a complete model. Anyway, you flip this down the ladder, and it's a way for the minifigures to get up to the second floor. Yippee, hooray, that's awesome. But anyway, looking at the second floor, you got what is, I assume, the minifigure factory due to the sticker, as well as the other stickers. Rebuild the World stickers, 2 of them, and I can only assume that's the minifigure factory, which if you had just given me this sticker and told me to place here without that there, never would have guessed it was a minifigure factory. Not enough detail in that sticker, honestly. And then you have more LEGO sets on stickers right there. So obviously that is the Legacy X1 Ninja Charger, the Legacy Boulder Blaster, and then it's just a random Dragon Ninjago set. I don't quite know what this little bucket tube thing is, but if you remove it, you can see there's some colored studs in there, placed in there. So yeah, maybe it's like one of those sections where you have to build like your own creations or mocks inside the store, because I've seen that a few times. So maybe it's that. Then you have a model train on display just out in the open for you to just take away and steal if you want to go down the ladder with it. And that is just sitting on some jumpers right there. So, yeah. And then there's also a very obviously placed Disney castle. Now, these things are pretty loose because, again, they're on jumpers. So if you're trying to pick up the build in a weird way and you push it forward, it kind of gets stuck. But, yeah, Disney castle looks okay. It's a decent in-store display model, but again, makes no sense for whatever. I feel like I've been ranting on and on about this set. But anyway, there are at least one more sticker, or maybe 2. Yeah, there's 2 more stickers. So you got these 2 signs on the side here. Again, get Rebuild the World vibes from it, just based on how odd Rebuild the World is for its advertising. And these are pretty chunky stickers. No, these aren't prints. These are stickers. So, anyway, if you were wondering how many stickers are in this build, well, thankfully for you, I saved the sticker sheet. So, we got not just 20 or 30, we have 40 different stickers in this set for detailing. Guarantee, if you take away the stickers, it takes away a lot of the detail. Also, I forgot to mention, there's 2 set stickers also at the front of the store, one being a LEGO City and a LEGO Friends one. as well as the iconic 2x4 brick on display there. So, yeah, I think that pretty much covers the overall build and my thoughts on the build. Let's move on to the minifigures included, or lack thereof, in this set. So here are the 2 minifigures included in this set. They are not exclusive whatsoever, as they're just city figure parts mashed together to make an exclusive combination. Brick set, just label these as just Lego Store Customer or Lego Store Customer Boy. You know, not really a name for these figures because they're so city generic. So yeah, in terms of the facial prints, I think only, unless I'm mistaken, is it just the female who has a double-sided facial print? I think so. But I will admit, it's nice to get those coral legs on a minifigure, because as of time of this recording, I don't believe we have a lot of sets with those coral legs. So at least you got that going for you for the minifigures. But again, there should have been a third figure of an employee minifigure. I will stand by that. It will be the hill I end this argument on, because a Lego store cannot be run just by the customers using a self-checkout of sorts when there is literally a physical till in the store. Anyway, let's have a look at what else the set includes. So here we have the instructions. No QR code, strangely enough, to build the set digitally. Which is kind of weird, because LEGO loves to do that. But anyway, we got the atrocious-looking box art, not box art, just the rendering of this set. Lovely stuff. Yeah, it just tells us about the new packaging that's going to come. No advertisement for the QR code. That's so weird, especially for a LEGO store exclusive set. Anyway, there's 4 bags to this set. You do have a progress bar, but it's just a boring, generic progress bar. We'll flip in all the way to the back. You have some ways to decide how you want to display the model, which we went over, and how dumb it is, in my opinion. Then for some reason, it shows off the, I don't know, billboard things to rebuild the world. I have no idea why this is here. It seems very strange to me. But anyway, flipping to the next page, we got the parts listing, as well as a win at the back. Now, in terms of extra parts, this is actually all that I got in my copy of the set. So for quite an incomplete set, you get quite a lot of extra parts. Wish it would have been parts that actually could have been used to complete the build, honestly. And before anybody says, am I sure that I didn't miss anything on the build? I checked Bricklink and what the extras were, and these are all that it was. So, yeah, if you want extra parts, this is the set to get. Honestly, I think it goes without saying that I really dislike this set, and I highly recommend nobody pick this up. Cool that it's a LEGO store set, but it's only really cool for an exclusive item to feel as good as its exclusiveness. Again, there's so many issues with this set, from the minifigure selection, from the way it's presented for how you build it, for, like, the value for what you're getting. It's so bland and generic, and there's nothing really going for it outside of the stickers, which honestly should have been prints. I don't get why we have a little animal area with some plants growing inside the store. Yeah, it could be fake plants that are brick built, but for all I know, those are real plants given the whole scenery thing, and the strange rebuild the world themed stickers that just feel so off and out of place. I don't get it, especially, again, with this whole how you display the model. Nobody is displaying it like this in their collection. It just feels so wrong to me. This feels more natural to have displayed against a wall compared to this thing. And I just, I can't even, I can't. This set, like, -10 out of 10 in my opinion. It is such an eyesore. I regret having buy this. And again, save your $50. If you're going to a LEGO store and you're thinking about getting this, don't do it. I have so many issues with this set, especially with the fact that you have a limited time to get an exclusive tile that you have to buy this set with. Why? Are they that much trying to promote sales for this? And again, it not being available online makes no sense whatsoever. Let everybody be able to buy this set who doesn't have a LEGO store nearby them. Anyway, I guess those are more or less my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section down below. I'd be very interested to hear your guys' thoughts on this set. If you enjoyed this review, it's definitely a different style than what I normally do. Please hit that like button. subscribe if you're new to the channel and you want to see more critical reviews like this. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you found this insightful and, I guess, enjoyable, I guess, if you want. And until then, I'll see you all later. Till then, peace out. Bye.